Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in everyone. Speed gaming, speed gaming viewers, 2D tones on the tracker, me as myself, and you as the beloved. We have a the last race of 100. I guess just a full random start for this week. Team the Golden Shower versus Team Funky Town. Uh, we do have Junie June representing Team Golden Shower, and Super Metroid's very own Zost as a representative of Funky Town. Whew. This race is stacked. Honestly, everyone knows who Zost is. Just the We're getting a Norfair start. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder who goes up the elevator first. Now, I guess there's a check here that they can do first. Could be their morph. And so it is. Um, but yeah, Junie is a really skilled rando runner. I actually do suggest if you have questions about randomizers, I would say that right now, Junie is your best go-to source for anything rando related. He's got a full-on comprehension of how uh, everything works. He's got strats that are just the coolest to go for, and you don't even have to be like the best speedrunner to go for him. Like he's got some really uh, super newer, friendlier strats. His checks are thorough. His routing is. Oh my! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Junie is already with the info on Varia, and that's huge because Zos didn't check that item, and it depending on what Zos does, like the randomizer could end up putting Zos to try to go for wreck shift first and full clear that. Uh, oh, nice. The super missiles are early as well. That's good to know. Junie, with that info alone, that information is extremely powerful. That is that is the type of information and knowledge that you use to create dimensions, to create universes. Having the knowledge on Varius, like less than 2 minutes in, is everything. But obviously, as I said, though, we are just barely 2 minutes in, and Zos does have the upper handed movement. Uh, but like I said, I've raced against Zos, I've lost, and it hurts. But at the same time, it's also a privilege and an honor. So salutes to you, Zos. Um, but if I have to be frank, and my name's not Frank, but I will have to be for this, for what I'm about to say, is that I fear I have a legitimate fright running against Junie. Uh, Junie's someone to be on the lookout for, and I I tell you right now, do not overlook Junie. Super promising, also really friendly. Like I'm making him out to be like extremely threatening, but he is extremely friendly. I should probably plug both of the runners in right now to give them a follow, just to get that out of the way because we are jam packed right now. Anything can happen. Yeah, Rando League 2021 Season 3. Let's start it off right. Now, while the info on Varia is extreme, um, the way that Junie is going, it does put him in positions to potentially skip a, a huge amount of checks. Um, we still don't know where we still don't know where gravity is, but none of these runners really need gravity to beat this game anyway. So expect the suitless Meridia if uh if they don't find it. The thing is that Junie is full aware of like who he's up against, and this would be a very big win. Oh gosh, that is one heckin' zombie. Um, Junie's gonna want to pull out like all the stops against Zost. Um, and on top of that, like, who knows? Maybe they have a whole bunch of clears. They've no power bombs just yet either. Uh, routing is going to be really, really important right now, and it looks like Zos is not concerned with minor items. He just wants to get the power bombs in his possession. There they are, just in time too, because it would feel pretty bad to have to skip out on Billy Mays just because you didn't find power bombs here. Especially like when you're trying to keep thorough. Now I've seen Zost. He will probably opt to go for a Bryn start route, aka meme route, just because that will put him in the position to also clear out wreck ship first. So that would be really good routing in his favor. I imagine that Junie would do the same. So here's what I would probably guess on the end of either runner is that Zos would probably go wreck shift first, and I think Junie as well. But then Junie, with the knowledge of Varia, I think he's gonna make the bold play to skip out on all those checks. It's early, and it's a tough decision to make, but there are a few more checks over at Norfair that could possibly excuse me, that could possibly pay off in his favor. Ooh, plasma is really nice early. It's gonna make Zos actually does not want to miss out on whatever's at Mother Brain. And I guess they are kind of awkwardly placed, so you know, um this is a pretty good idea. But then if this is what Zost is doing, then I would gather then that Zost is gonna head up Red Tower after checking out. Oh no, Junie's struggling with these power bombs. I know he really wants these power bombs because power bomb management is incredibly important, and not having to worry about all that comes in handy when you're in Lore Warfare. Yeah, I think it would just be that Mother Brain check that would be a little awkward. Junie is actually gonna go Bryn start, and yeah, this could be very well. Zost maybe doing the intended uh checks over to what's that? Oh, oh. Speed booster for Junie? Oh gosh. Okay, so this opens up waterway, and it's very convenient too. Zost actually also making a really good call to not skip out on Gauntlet. Okay. Grapple as well. This is something, because the moment that Junie finds like high jump boots and ice, oh my oh my gosh. Sub 20 seed? No way. No. We're not doing this. This is huge right now. Honestly, I think Junie's only concern at the moment is ammo. Ammo or charge. And there's plenty of super missiles available. Junie has the info on Varia. Yeah. Although I think it's kind of funny that I wonder why Junie didn't pick up gravity then and there. Interesting, interesting. Not that it's the biggest deal either way. He's gonna pick it up right now. Imagine if he skipped it as like the hugest flex ever. Oh, mega. But Zost, find Spring Ball. Really good movement item. Yeah, and Junie's concern right now is just ammo and charge beam, because he can gain access to Batoon and Dragon once he picks up Varia. I mean, he could do it now, obviously, but I mean, I think the route. I wonder what his route's going to be right now. I think it would be to go up, get these checks out of the way, and then head up and go to Fantoon first. Skip all of Rex Ship. But there's nothing that Junie wants to skip regarding minor items. Like, everything counts right now. There's gonna be just a little bit of heck runs for Junie as well, depending on what Zost does. If Zost heads right back down, though, that's gonna be a big move. It's gonna be a max Keeble type of big move. And honestly, for all we know, like, the thing about having Varia that early, Junie might feel the pressure to go all out, to just do everything that he can, because Zost could have easily made that check as well, except unfortunately Zost didn't. But that might be like the main motivator for Junie to just kind of be like, okay, I need to this isn't good for me at all, because just finding all this out, and hopefully I made the right choices in routing, could possibly put Junie at a disadvantage, because, as I mentioned, Zost can definitely outrun Junie in the vanilla game. I would very, very much like to see if Zost like pulls off like the biggest cosmic brain and just goes down Red Tower because Super Metroid is his baby. Well, the baby Metroid's our baby, but Super Metroid as like a whole universe is property of Zost. Like you can have Zost send Nintendo cease and desist because like it's intruding with his with Zost's very being, very core, like all of that is Zost. But now I thought that Junie would actually go up the. See, I'm just too small brained to keep up with Junie because I thought for sure that Junie would go up the elevator to try to run to Rex ship. But I think the info is much too strong. Then again, Junie does also run with uh with logic in mind. So I think seeing the 300 energy, even though he already has speed booster, so like one E tank is enough, but having the 3 tanks that would, logically call for heck runs, pardon my Spanish, I think puts him comfortably in the position to pick up Varia real soon. I guess after killing a boss, because why not? That's the priority. So again, as I expected, is gonna be oh my goodness, Junie. Okay, so another thing to make note is that should have Junie gone straight down to lower Norfair, he would have ran into the obstacle that is worst room in the game. And the way that Junie was suited, or lack of being suited, he doesn't have bombs. He doesn't have spring ball like Zos does. He didn't have high jump. Now he does, as a way to get up worst room in the game. And that is so big for Junie because now he should be running comfortably. There's no awkwardness in speed booster. Really good recovery there. Great quick kill for Junie as well. Zos finds gravity and is dipping. Oh yeah, well, because he doesn't have speed booster yet. I forgot. Junie ended up picking up speed booster before gravity, so he's gonna find it right now. Excuse me, I'm just like getting ahead, but also a little bit behind myself. Now I'm pretty sure Zos. Not that it's a big deal, obviously. Like this works out for Zos, but I really do like the plays that. Oh, I think he just wanted to flex the blue cake glitch. Heck yeah! On the first try, good job, Zos. It happens. It happens. Like it's overwhelmed. It's full rando. There's like a lot of items to, keep track on. And it happens. It happens. You honestly want to be moving through fast, navigating fast. You will catch yourself just kind of outpacing where your mind goes. So as we see here, Junie already with the knowledge on Varia, he's gonna gun for it. 4 tanks is gonna be extremely free. I don't know if he's gonna be. In fact, Junie's also like 4 super packs away from the Mother Brain fight, like having a comfortable one. and just one regular missile pack. And there's plenty of minor item checks along the way. Or just items in general, because it's still full of rando, so... Junie's routing has been incredible, though. Zost is heading down. Maybe it's just to check X-ray before heading up? I don't know. But I do like that Zost is heading down. That would be very, very, very big. From here, we will see Junie refill over with Nutella down in Australia. And then head straight to Lower Norfolk to kill Ridley. That sounds so brutal. I know Junie's nicer than that. To go feed Ridley a couple of supers. Well, we'll put it that way. I feel like I've been much too violent in commentary today. What I like about doing lower Norfair early is there's just so many great. Oh my gosh, Zost is heading down, or is he making a? Oh, I think Zost is. Okay. I forgot to mention something that's something that really hurts about having gravity. Yeah, before Varia, especially because when Varia's at large, you want to look out. You want to look for it everywhere, and the possibilities are endless. It's very unfortunate that having gravity like this can set you up for this. But these are actually the plays that I feel like Zost would have to make. Because you just don't know where Varia is, and he has been doing a really good job, like, of everything. Like, I don't blame Zost for thinking about, like, everything, trying to route in, like, really convenient checks that would possibly, like, give him a really good lead. See, the thing with full rando is that you're routing, you play with what you're given, and where your route takes you, you kind of like start, as you collect more items, you start thinking to yourself, I could do this or I could do this. If this leads me here and I pick up this particular item, this sets me up for this. Gravity being down there, Zo's finding gravity, but not having the info on Varia would influence this. I know very well that, yeah, it could it will always happen. It's also not to discredit what Junie's been doing, but Junie has also, like, again, also been quite thorough with the checks and knowing what to prioritize. The thing about the Croc escape check is that we just kind of see that as, I know I would see that. I skip it too on checking. If you're used to major minor, not used to like a full rando, and then in the vanilla game, even like casually playing, like, you know that to be a forbidden door. You don't go there because you know that you just cannot access anything. You just have uh, a minor item that it's really just bad memories. Although now Junie has gotten started on Ridley and has all the ammo in the world to take care of it. Really fast fight. And Zost with the saves coming in right now. These are also really important. Sometimes awkward checks to route in as well. I would imagine that if Zost is checking these items, he's not planning to go down to Norfair after killing Dragon. I assume that his checks for the sandpit items are because he has the intention to head up to wreck ship right after this. Because these are also checks that you can pretty much do on the way out if you're trying to head down to Norfair. And it never feels good to have to do hell runs. The refilling just feels super slow. It's a really good setup on that D boost for Junie. That was really well executed. Look at that nice Batoon kill, by the way. One rounding it. Beautifully done. See, all of this, goodness. All of this gameplay that Zost is just showing. Junie is also, again, this is why I like Lower Norfair super early, because you get these types of checks that are in the way. They won't cost you door transition. Quick to get. Junie is, I guess for reference, I would say 3 super packs away from Goma. There is X-ray. It seems. Would it be worth it for you to get? Because it could microwave. If Junie stumbles upon ice or charge, that's perfectly fine, but he doesn't need either item to finish the game. Right now, he has his sight set on finishing the game with his current loadout. Should charge or ice be in the way, that he will more than definitely welcome it, but he doesn't need it. Ooh. Alright, and Zost is actually going to be trying to finish up Dragon here. It's really awkward of a Dragon fight when you have speed booster but no high jump boots. So taking her out with ammo only is good. Yeah, so this is good. I would say that Junie knows the ins and outs of Randomizer, so he can definitely do just about anything, I know he can. I know he can speed zap skip. That was a calculated wave beam, by the way, because that helped him get a. Even though he fell, unfortunately, but that makes that room a little bit easier for him to navigate through. Hmm. Screw attack here. I don't know. I don't know about the screw attack pickup, honestly. What was that one? That was on accident. I'm not so sure about picking it up. Oh, definitely has to pick up Spazer though. Otherwise, Junie will be abandoning the team name. Wow. Well, I've seen a lot of people in the past 2 days just abandon their morals. Like, I don't like Spazer, so I'm glad that he skipped it. But I feel like I don't know Junie anymore either. I've seen Sloters not go for the Blue Bomber and disrespect Springball. So by the looks of it, Zost is yeah, going to be calculating that spark, by the way, and we'll head up to wreck ship, which is where honestly where charge or ice could be. Not without a couple more checks, of course. Although, wait, he's been here before, right? But he didn't pick up this item. Oh, okay, it's the one behind here. Yeah, good routing. And I forgot that he didn't have power bombs for this one. And an excellent spring ball jump out of that. That's gonna be really tough because honestly, I don't know anyone. I don't know how you check Croc Escape. Like, when would you check it at this point? You would check it probably right before Bubble Mountain. True, but hmm. But let's just say that you don't check it before Bubble Mountain, and you intend on checking like as you're going to pick it up. You know, like when you enter the room on the other side. When do you route that in? That's definitely my concern. Because I've never seen someone save scum or like go to Croc Escape check and then go back down. Uh, Junie looks like he's gonna be setting up for a crystal flash clip. Uh, Purposely draining himself down to 32 energy, right below 50, and he's just gonna do it to show off. That's my guess. Nah, but obviously Junie doesn't need that. He wants to be careful though. It's that health is dangerously low. Slower than that Flow Rider song, that's for sure. Yeah, let's go. Zost has entered the Fantoon Ghost Room. And honestly, since Junie doesn't really have in his plans, I don't think he figures he'll find ice. So he picked up the other power bomb pack for Metroids just so that he also doesn't have to rely on Metroid drops or potentially have to exit Torian to farm for more PBs. Also, really good Fantoon fight right there for Zost. Everyone on Team Funky Town just showing off their their Fantoon kills. Really nice job. There it is. Nice job, Junie. See, if Junie can full halfy, he can definitely do anything in this game. Uh, really nice done there for him. I have it in like no doubts that he can stutter short charge for speed zap skip. Oh my gosh, this ship is really wrecked on the checks. I'd hope this. All right, Junie setting up for. I think it would make sense for Junie to just play this safe as well and not risk sparking on Dragon, just so that you don't risk getting chain damaged to death. Or missiles. Like again, this is normally how a full rando would go. You'd have to check everything. Um, oh, I was about to say, Junie's not going to check this item. Like it literally could be ice. But decided against it and will be following through. E-tank, nah, no need. Honestly, because Junie does not have charge, so yeah, Junie is also sitting really comfortably with all this ammo. Really good spark there for Zos. The reverse addict spark. Everyone likes them long, you know, the sparks. Yeah, this will be pretty much Zos ammoed. So any other this is sufficient ammo for Zos to beat the game. Anything else would be bonus, would be more than welcome too. Obviously, the more super missiles, the better. Gonna get this check, and it's just missiles. Where is ice? Where's charge? Shack Tool? Do you have something to say to us? Shack Tool? Oh my goodness. I would I really would hope. Well, no, I mean it doesn't even matter if charge is here either. That would be like the biggest slap to the face. Ah, I would just hope for like ice at this point, but but we'll see. Meanwhile, Junie is prepping to enter Rex ship now, just one G4 boss away, and it's the most conveniently located boss because it's up here in Criteria. It feels really bad when you're up here at Fantoon, and then your last boss is Ridley down in Lower Norfair. So you got to do all of that. Oh my gosh, no. Yeah. Wow. That entire ship was, yeah, it's one piece of ship for sure. One hex ship. That's a hex ship, not even a wreck ship, a hex ship. it I it really just I'm so torn that something like that ended up happening. Like I feel that. I feel what Zost is going through because it's happened to all of us. Junie with I think he was trying to be to make sure that he lands all of his supers, but there we go. Junie with the kill. And again, just Zost has been showing like some really, really good movement. Look at that. See? It's just Zost in full form. It's just sometimes sometimes we get the best of ourselves. I should write that down for like my memoir or something. Can someone like tweet that out for me? And just say that it was someone profound that said that. Alright, well Zost is gonna go for the create quick kill here. Because it's priority. It's a boss to get rid of. And there's still more checks anyway. Definitely wants high jump. And I mean, even then, like all of this, like the seed has been quite stingy anyway, because where's space jump? Where's charge? Where's ice? Bombs would be cool too. Nobody asked for Spazer, but we know where it is. And the clean quick kill for Zos. Okay, so it's nothing that's gonna happen here for Zost either. As I've mentioned already, I'm wondering how Zost is gonna find out about Varia. Because he actually could very well go for RBO as well, yeah. Because when Junie and when they got out of Norfair, they hadn't checked ice location. They hadn't checked the crumble shaft. So my guess would be that Zos ends up checking those items and then takes Croc's Speedway, either to Croc or to Bubble Mountain, and then checks everything else. and I would hope that that's not the case. Like in all honesty, it's it's really, I guess, looking at it, unless the item that is at Croc Escape is really good as it was in this seed, it's really odd to kind of route in if you don't check it. So I'm glad that a check like that does exist for that item. Hmm. Either way, Junie's making incredible time though. Like a full rando. Oh, imagine that. A full rando that's like well sub hour. Oh, oh, Zost. Yeah, I think at this point Zost is just gonna. I mean, these are the last few checks either way. Like for all he knows, they could be at criteria supers as well, and they're also really awkwardly placed. Nice job, Junie, though, with the baby skip. I I was like so focused on seeing what Zos would end up doing for the check or not. Screw attack will help. Should Zos go for RBO LN. And here are the stutter short charge attempts. Junie does have to get this skip though. Otherwise, he would have to shoot out all the Zebatites. And nicely done. It's not out of the woods yet. Okay, good. A scary part is accidentally morphing in the Zeb, and it's pretty deadly. Ooh, I mean, Junie has the ammo to spare, so it's quite alright. Oh my goodness. I, as a runner, it does like hurt on so many levels seeing a super hit the glass. But he's quite alright. He's good. He's fine. He's fine. He has reserves, and he did take the ship refill. His only concern would be soft locking here with by running out of ammo. Um, just because he would miss some, but it doesn't look like he will. And good job to Junie. Can damage himself down to at least 3 tanks. And whatever the number says, but this this is incredible. Again, definitely someone to keep an eye out on. Junie, you need to watch him. Uh, Incredibly friendly, and just an he's uh he's a rando god without a doubt. All right, Zost. I don't think Zost wants to. Zost will not want to do RBO just yet until maybe. Okay, yeah. I didn't think that Zost would try to RBO without checking Croc at least. All right. Zost heading. Zost heading. Reverse Cathedral. I guess for this check. I thought he checked this already. No, I guess not. Junie now start the escape. Should Junie save the animals though? Like for beeps, I think he might. I'm gonna have to. Oh, wait. No, Zost is heading right back over for a save. Yeah, this to me looks like a Lord Norfair RBO run right now. But this is I can't imagine what Junie must be feeling right now because he has officially donned with an official SRL time of 51 minutes and 39 seconds on a full rando. That's incredible. GG to Junie. Like, whoa. Whoa. I think Zeus is trying to get the stutter short charge here for to spark across and save some health. There we go. It's an optimal RBO strat. He's gonna head over to the Gravitron room. Let's see if we can get Junie in for commentary. We'll see. Zeus with the lava spark as well, pulling out all the sparks too. Oh, it looks like Zeus is just gonna try to go for it. Like no need to check. Plenty of power bombs and overall ammo to get some crystal flashes in. So it should be fine. But yeah, these just about a little over an well no, I think just like an hour ago. Team Golden Shower and Team Funky Town also had their other race. And these were some pretty big wins for the Golden Shower team. There's the Crystal Flash. What a way to close out full random start. I'm pretty sure every runner had fun with them, right? Everyone likes full rando, right? Oh, what do you mean no? I'm just kidding. Yeah, what do you think I didn't race? Just kidding. Zost setting up for some really good sparks here on the Metal Pirates. You'll see. I actually don't even expect Zosti to really farm uh, in this room. He could very comfortably. He's gonna choose to do so anyway. Uh, I guess just in case the. I mean, it's good RBO practice for that matter. Okay, here we go. And the Crystal Flash here. We'll see Zost enter the dragon right now. Gonna have a really quick fight, especially if anyone that knows Ridley's insides and outsides, it's definitely Zost. And joining me in the booth, it is the winner of Team Golden Shower. Beautiful name, as always. Junie June. Congratulations on the win,
Hello.
Junie. Go off. Let us know. Yeah. Let us know.
I'm just shaken, honestly. Like, listen, I understand that this is rando. Everything is random. It looks like Zost missed Varia, and so it's luck. I just got luck of the draw. But it's just such an honor to race Zost and then to beat him. I don't even know how I feel right now, honestly. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So did Zost never check Croc escape?
Yeah, he never did. Never did.
Oof.
And that's so rough because I kept mentioning like, and I guess I'll ask you because honestly, I see you as like the master of randos right now, and I don't think people know it, but you are, and I'm saying that with like full authority that they need to check you out. But I mentioned though, like if you don't go for that check, then when do you check it? You know, if you're not doing the door check or whatever from the other side.
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess if I hadn't checked it, I probably would have just gone up, cleared Brinstar, maybe gone to wreck ship. I don't know. Did Zost do wreck ship?
Zost did do wreck ship after clearing everything out. After it was pretty much his last location. I thought both of you were gonna go wreck ship first.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of how the seed placed you, like the way that you were both routing, they were pretty much kind of similar. The only difference, the major difference, is that you knew where Vari was, like from the get-go. Like less than 2 minutes in, you knew where Vari was, so you already had a goal in mind.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, at first I was just looking for power bombs. You know, I needed E-tanks and power bombs just to go and get that Varia, and that was my plan, was just grab that and go. But yeah, I mean, I probably would have checked it when I got back down, especially having speed. But it would be, you know, much later I guess to finish answering that question. But I got to ask you a question, and this is I need to know the answer to this.
Okay.
Sephi, antinomy. Which do you prefer?
I like to keep them guessing, so maybe one day I'll. No, I'm just kidding. You can just call me Seffi. It's fine.
Uh, all
Trust
right,
me, like
all
the
right,
Seffi is fine.
okay, okay, sounds good. Um, no, honestly, my mind is not clear right now because I'm just shaken. That's the that's completely where I'm at. But no, I just felt really lucky. I didn't feel ahead. Like obviously playing against Zost, you always feel behind. So
Hmm.
I felt like I still had to take risks. Uh even knowing that I had taken a pretty good pathway.
I think that showed. I had also mentioned at some point that with Varia literally just being a check away, having that info, and knowing that Zos could very well easily make that check as well. Like that had to put on some pressure, because
Oh yeah.
everything else was in the way. Like you must have had to try to like game out of your mind and be thorough, but also I don't know, everything that nothing was really out of the way, like the way that you routed everything in. You had to have felt like Zos might have been making similar calls, similar checks, everything.
Yeah. When we got to about 45 minutes, I was starting to watch for the dot done. Cuz I mean it's Zost. It's Zost. I can't say that enough. It's he is who he is and he can play the game. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no
I'm trying to think
doubt.
back to any specific places where I was taking risks. It wasn't anything major, but just like little things here and there. Like I was really low health at one point and was debating. This is just before Bot Wound. I was debating not even going and and farming it all before that, but I
Ooh.
I don't know. I was a little bit scared with we had 32 health at the time.
Yeah, no, I think every single thing, because I trust that you know how to play these things. So like everything should have been calculated, and I feel like when you're in a race setting against who you were against, of course, yeah, like sometimes you will kind of like call into doubt. Like, let's say that you weren't in a race setting, what would you do? Would you have gone with just that risky play of like keeping your low health and just going to Batoon?
No. I mean, if I'm just playing this casually, I'm going to take fewer risks. I probably would have checked more items. In Big Pink, for example, I hardly checked anything. I saw that gravity suit. By the way, I don't I what is it? What is those
I think it was
just
like door
set up a
stuck.
skip, yeah. um but I skipped a lot of stuff in Big Pink because I'm in a race and because I'm trying to go fast. I don't think I would have done that. I think I probably would have checked more stuff to try to find maybe a charge beam or some, more ammo, maybe an ice beam, something to make it a little bit more comfortable. But in a race setting, especially, against somebody who's considerably better than me, it is those kinds of small risks that I felt like I had to take.
Yeah, because I know that you have the knowledge to be able to like even like down to like how many missiles, the bare amount of missiles that you need in comparison to like supers and vice versa. I know you have like all that knowledge. I know that you know how to complete the seed pretty much like at its bare minimum in a rando setting comfortably. Yeah, it's dangerous. You in a race setting, you will also be asked to kind of like think a little bit more on your toes. So you kind of have to adapt to how you're playing and make some really quick decisions to not lose some time.
Yeah.
But overall, like I genuinely do think that you played the way that you had to, considering that Zost was your opponent, and you did it so well. Like, obviously, Zost can play this game well no matter what, but you you held your own, and there's a reason you won this. Uh, you can't say that it's luck, but at the end of it, you also did your thing. So
Yeah,
much
thank
merit
you.
to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Well, I think I'm going to step out and finish watching the rest of this and let you interview Zos once he's done. Unless you had any other questions or anything you wanted to talk about. Oh, I have a
No,
question.
no. Oh yeah.
Did anybody see in the credits where like Charge and Ice were? Because I see Zos doesn't have
Um,
them either, and it seems like he's been everywhere.
I didn't actually pay attention. Oh, Shaq and GT.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, that is
That's
that is
disgusting.
I'm obviously like Shaq. But and GT is a really horrible fight. So
Yeah. Was it GT missiles or GT supers? If anybody knows.
if it's if it's supers, it would be a really bad fight. Knowing that you'd like Golden Chorizo, and I'm not sure with GT. Did it just only say GT? I don't know if it's
There's
oh missile.
missiles? Gross.
That
Oh
is
man.
bad. Does
That's
does
awful.
the logic force Space Jump? No.
Oh, not in this mode. Yeah, Varia tweaks are on in
Okay.
this mode. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot. So that's not so bad. But it's still pretty gross. You still have to go all the way around and drain the acid and
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't even really see, unless you do it, I don't know, but I don't really see a lot of people when they do check the GT items, they go to the left without Space Jump or something.
Yeah, it really depends. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I go down and do the gate glitch and just check the items. But I don't know if I have plasma and charge and the GT fight won't be that long, and I have a good way up. And basically, if the whole thing isn't going to take that long and I still have important items to find, sometimes I'll just go straight left.
Okay, yep.
But
That's understandable.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much for commentating. And thanks everybody else in the background. I'm gonna step out and get out of your way for the Zost interview. And yeah, this was fun. I'm still just shaken. So GG Zost, and I will talk to you later.
Later, Junie. Again, Junie June, give him a follow. The Golden Shower. The Golden Boy of the Golden Shower. That's a little bit more aggressive than I made it out to be. Anyway, yeah, have a good day, Junie. Take care.
Later.
Really, job well done. What an exciting week of rando racing. Goodness gracious. I mean, the past 6 weeks have been phenomenal. We've had some high highs, some low lows, some high lows, and some low highs, and some slow slows. But I think this next week should be quite a trip. I know a lot of the runners had loved doing co-op, and I don't know, I guess I ask you all as well, like as viewers, like how do you feel about the co-op races? Because I know as a runner we've been having fun with them, being able to like just play SM, which normally is a one-player game, but just being able to like go back and forth and just route stuff out in a rando setting. I don't know. They've been a lot of fun to play. I felt like I've bonded with my team. It's so wholesome. So there's area boss rando for week 7, and they are entertaining. They Whether they're as messy as some route randos that we've seen, uh, not sure about just regular boss randos as well, but who knows? Everyone's gonna be racing them. It's gonna be stacked. We'll see. We'll see how that last week goes. See here, Zost. I guess with the RBO run, I'm pretty sure there was a point when Zost had an RBO world record with the baby, saved, with the animal saved. So I feel like this is kind of like a really good throwback and shout outs to that run, because Zost has officially done with an hour, 10 minutes, and 42 seconds. So again, good game to Junie, good game to Zost, Team Funky Town, Team The Golden Shower. Make sure to give both of them a follow. Well merited. Exciting week 6 conclusion. It's rough what happened there. Just with that barrier placement, just checking it. I know why people would skip it. I've skipped checking that location too. It's one that if you're not doing randos too often, you will kind of just look over. It's kind of forgettable. Gonna wait just a little bit, see, awaiting Zost's response to our interview invite. Either way, yeah, plenty more races that runners are in the process of scheduling and talking about when they're gonna be racing up next. Playoffs real soon. Uh, it's a lot of excitement to see what teams are gonna end up in the top 16. Right, so it looks like Zost will be passing up on the interview. Again, big shout outs to every single one that made this possible. Obviously, the runners for putting up the content and the excitement. Thank you so much to 2D Tones for the tracking. Nobody could have done it without you. Every single one of us would have been lost. Chat, runners, restreamers, commentary, alike. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Be safe. Be real. Um, just follow speed gaming. So. That's where we're holding all the races. If they're, they're being restreamed, we got them. I promise you. Okay, that's a no money back guarantee. But in the meantime, please continue enjoying your weekend, or I hope you have a great start off to your week if you're already on the other side. And yeah, take care. I will close out with a really corny, very corny outro. I'll make sure to stay tuned, okay? Stay fan tuned. Okay, that was my piece. Bye.